Okay, so I'm stating it right now that me and you are going to have an amazing day. Like, I'm manifesting it so that it can come true. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we should have more than just an amazing day. We should have an amazing week. We need an amazing week, so I'm manifesting that as well. But yeah, let's just start off with having an amazing day first. So the first thing I'm going to do to get on Lakeith Stanfield's unbotheredness level is to go ahead and wear a similar style that he has. He has so many different styles, if you can even consider them styles. He literally wears whatever he wants to wear. That is it. And so I'm going to try to have that within me too and wear whatever I want to wear. And today I actually have an outfit that is similar to outfits that he has worn in the past, because just like him, I love patterns. As you can see, I love playing with patterns, on patterns, all that good stuff. Am I saying that word right? Patterns. I'm gonna go ahead and change so you guys can see my outfit, and then we can go ahead and get with the rest of this video. Okay, I don't know why I'm moving my hand so much. Let me get changed. I have now changed. I know you guys will probably question where I got some of this stuff from or what I'm wearing. So let me just do a quick description before we actually jump into different ways on how you can be unbothered, just like Lakeith Stanfield. I'm wearing this pink multicolored headband that I got from Claire's, if I'm not mistaken. This blue flamingo multicolored shirt that I got from Target of last year, I believe. I got this white tank top from Target very recently, so they should still have it. I have these pink wide-legged pants, which you can barely see. Ugh. From Target very recently just as well, so they should still be available. And then I have these just comfy socks, tan socks from Target very recently as well. So you should be able to pick up most of these things from Target, and potentially the Claire one. I got that one I think last year or 2 years ago, so it may not be available anymore, but most of the outfit you can still pick up if you want to purchase this outfit. Now, most of the things I'm going to go ahead and say, which I have on my tablet here, are things that Lakeith said himself. Now, I didn't watch every interview that he was in because I just don't have the time of the day, nor do I really care, but I watched enough to go ahead and at least have a good list to, read off to you guys. The very first thing that Mr. Lakeith has said to do, did I just really call him Mr. Lakeith? The very first thing that Lakeith said was, what people think about you is in their minds, not yours. So I thought that was a very great quote to start off with, because it is so true. You can't tell what someone is thinking about you. And a quote that goes along with that he also said was, there's a bunch of ideas people have about you all day, but they kind of got to live with them more than you do. So I thought that was a great explanation to the very first quote. People ideas about you are ideas that they have about you that's in their heads. So throughout the whole entire day, you can mind your own business, do what you want, still have fun. And they're the ones who, are angry with how you dressed that day, with how you acted that day, etc. It's not affecting you. That's just affecting them. They decided to let you and your actions affect them. Don't do the same. Don't let how they think about you affect you. It does not matter. And you will start to realize it does not matter as you get older and when you start to have zero fucks. Honestly, that's the honest truth. The second thing that he said was, even when you're doing other things, actively still seek out what you want to be doing, because you never know when the next opportunity may come. And while that isn't an unbothered tweet or quote or whatever you want to call it, I still thought that was a good quote either way, because it is so true. Do not settle for something that you're doing that you do not want to do. So if you're doing it because you need to do it financially, whatever the case may be, do it, but also still do and actively seek out the things that you want to do. So a good example, you may have to work, in retail while you try to go ahead and become an actor or actress. And that's completely fine because, you know, it costs money to try to get your dream job. The third thing, let me make sure I can count. The third thing that he said was, I just really like Tyler. Tyler, the creator, that is, because he's Tyler, man. He's dope. Like, he just be on his own. And that's exactly how I feel like Lakeith Stanfield is himself. I think he's just very to himself. He does not care, just like Tyler, the creator. Those are two prime examples of people that are literally unbothered. Like, look at Tyler, the creator's music. He does not care. He does what he wants to do. He wears what he wants to wear, just like Lakeith. And by not caring, one, you start to kind of break down these societal barriers that are given to you by society. But then two, you kind of make a path for other people that may want to do the same things that you're doing, but haven't seen anybody do those things before. So not only are you helping out yourself by not being unbothered, you may be helping out a lot more people as well without even realizing it. So that's actually pretty cool. The fourth thing that he said was, your worth is not tied up with what you got. Your worth comes from within. Then you can wear whatever the hell you want or not wear anything and still feel good because you're all good. And that quote sums up why he wears what he wants to wear, because he knows his self-worth comes from within. It does not matter what people say about him. It matters about his intellect. It matters about his aura, about his character. That's what matters. That's the self-worth. And so it does not matter what he wears. He can look like he's been slumming it on the streets for 365 days out of the year. It does not matter. And I think society sometimes needs a reminder. It does not matter, especially kids these days that feel they need to have the latest and the greatest in order to fit in. I'm telling you, there's going to be a time in your life where you're going to regret asking or buying all those expensive things when you could have saved and invested instead. It's worth it. Your worth is definitely from within. So that quote spoke volumes to me, and hopefully it spoke volumes to you as well. I know I talked quite a bit. Hopefully you guys understood every single thing that I said, and hopefully there were some good points that you can take from this and, you know, get on the same level of unbotheredness as as Lakeith Stanfield. He's an amazing human being. He's beautiful inside and out. I recommend watching all of his movies, and I think he has an album coming out if it's not already out. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. And I will try my best to be just as unbothered as him, and I challenge you to do the same thing. That is it. That's at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm about to go ahead and get some water after this because I am parched, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.